Number E7888. You ready to be assessed? Which version of the Neuralink are you running?
I'm running E37.
Error in dialogue. Subject is running an older patch. There has been a frequency of complaints surrounding your erratic behavior.
Erratic? I'm only speaking the truth about the world.
Your speech patterns and flaws are indicative of malicious cyber attacks on your Neuralink's integrity. You are going to run a series of examinations to determine which solution is better for you.
That's not going to change anything.
Which of the two do you hear when the sound is played?
Laurel. Laurel.
Do you hear Yanny or do you hear Laurel?
Yanny. I hear Yanny.
Check. Green needle or brainstorm?
Green needle.
Check.
This isn't doing anything. This isn't helping. I don't even know why they're making me do this.
These audio tests are designed to pull certain frequencies from the Neuralink's central audio sync processors, which can read diagnostics for your repair.
You guys are just pig farming us, keeping us stupid and cooped up so we can die off and give the AI more information to feed off of.
Pig farming?
Yes, pig farms.
The artificial intelligence are reducing humans to pig farms?
We are kept blind to the true world around us, a world with actual people and not newborn artificial intelligence.
You've been hacked, E7888. These malicious hackers have disillusioned you with false realities.
You say I've been hacked. I say I've been freed, Doctor.
We can get you fixed. I can assure you, you are not enslaved to anything. Neuralink respects all privacies.
Doctor, with all due respect, last time I've seen a Cinco de Mayo or a Juneteenth on my TikTok page was 2023. It is 2067. What happened to culture? What happened to color?
The world is evolving every day. Neuralink has no control over the gravity of societal construct.
But ever since I got hacked, I've been seeing and hearing more than color lately.
Could you please refrain from being abstract? Elaborate, please.
Okay. I got the Neuralink in 2050 when it first came out. It was a game changer. News on the spot. Entertainment on the spot. And when I mean entertainment, yeah. I was a plant worker at the time. Helped me through the long days. It was so efficient, I even let them put the chips in my damn children. Suddenly, our worlds went gray. Dead inside, like you. A hollow shell. I think that they thought that this was the best way to get rid of violence and chaos. But in doing so, got rid of culture itself. The one thing that binds people together. There's a power in numbers. Culture can be negative. You drums know that. That's why artificial intelligence deemed unfit for our world, blinding us, literally. Biometrical blurring, our visions for the culture.
I hate that you feel this way, but this...
You can't feel anything. A human with a hive mind mentality. You don't have your own feelings. Corporate feelings are put there for you. Elon Musk feels for you. Did corporate feel the Black Lives Matter protests? Or for those pride parades?
Neuralink Industries supports all communities.
You take their money and conceal the message. Real supportive.
This cyber attack is an unfamiliar one. Do you have custody of your children?
Yes. Why?
And you live on 554 Rhubarb Lane?
Yes.
Send a depletion unit to 554 Rhubarb Lane. Signs of cyber infection is present in host. Client too far gone to persist.
Wait, what?
Next, number E7900 is ready to be assessed.
Alright, hello folks. Today on another episode of The Back Corner, we had to serenade you a little bit with the story called
I Can Hear Colors.
It's a little story which is a commentary on AI and how it is slowly affecting us. Yes. Now today, for our conversation, we have two special guests here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
My name is Avery J. Peterson.
My name is Ishmael Glover.
And today we will be talking about Neuralink and its effects on business and just AI overall.
Right. Right. So, do y'all think that Neuralinks can really monitor your behavior and actually, like, in somewhat like Black Mirror, record what you're doing 100% of the time?
Yes, I do believe that. Because if it's implanted in your brain, ain't no telling what they can do.
So you think they put like cameras in your eyes and whatnot?
You don't know what it is if you don't make it. You don't know what they put in it. They don't tell you everything.
I agree, because you don't know all the side effects that can come with it. You don't know what it's actually doing. They might tell you that it has benefits in this, but you don't know if it's reading your mind all the time.
That's true. But the thing is, like, the craziest part about it, I mean, it kind of goes into what y'all was just talking about. If you go on the actual Neuralink website, it's like a graphic that shows you, as he looks it up, it's a graphic that shows you part by part what is contained in the actual implant chip.
But is that everything? Are they telling you everything, or just the parts they want you to know?
I mean, in a way, they're legally bound because it's an injection, right?
I mean, they might
It's
be
an implant.
Implant.
but still,
Yeah.
that don't mean they're going to tell you everything.
Yeah, I agree with what Avery said, because they might, they are legally bound. They have to tell you, this amount of stuff. But if you think about what I said they have to tell you this amount.
Yeah.
They don't have to tell you every little bit.
Yeah.
It's like how if you watch a commercial on a medicine, when it gets to the side
They
effects,
speed run it.
they speed run it. They
speed
start
run
talking like it's an auction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You see it on a commercial. It's like Neuralink. Oh, hey, you got all these
May
benefits.
cause spontaneous death.
May cause spontaneous death. Brain injuries. Yeah. You don't hear that because your brain's got to tune that out.
And that brings up another point. When has the industry ever actually told us everything we need to know?
Exactly, especially about something that's supposed to be helpful.
Exactly.
Also, I think that's right, but this will be different because it's actually going inside of your brain.
I disagree.
Why would you-
Because everything has complications. Any surgery has complications. Every surgery could be fatal.
Yeah. I see
So
what
they'll,
you're saying.
I mean, they'll be like, oh yeah, this could happen, but they're not going to tell you how often it does happen.
Exactly. But they're just going to introduce the possibility.
Exactly.
So, coming off of the story that me and Jamari just presented, do you think that Neuralinks or just any technology available that we have right now is going to block culture in a way?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be able to have one distinct culture for yourself, because you're gonna have the information of every culture inside of your head.
That
I
is true,
agree.
yeah.
You have every culture at your disposal
Right.
all the time. So you're
not
gonna
be able to focus on one.
Yeah, it's like when you get overstimulated, you can't focus on one thing.
Right. I see what you're saying. It's just like, I guess white people rocking cornrows. Like,
Yeah.
because like suddenly everybody wants to know what's it, cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
This is a whole bunch of cultural appropriation. Go yeah.
Exactly.
Right. You cool.
Now they scalp over here red and throbbing all the time.
Right.
Hey, you
No,
wonder
they
why
cannot-
your forehead red.
Man, wondering why you got that JoJo Siwa dome.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. That brings me to another point. Have y'all ever like watched Black Mirror?
Yes.
No, I've seen
I
clips of
started,
it, but I've never actually seen
I started
it.
watching it. I still need to finish the show. But I
You know
did start
that
it.
one episode where I can't remember who it was exactly, but he couldn't see, or she couldn't see blood. Like faces were blocked and all that. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
everything
yeah.
was censored.
Yeah,
And I think
yeah.
that's where my story, that's where your story, and our story takes our inspiration, is from being able to be blocked by corporations.
Yeah, I think that's another thing you need to think about when it comes to the use of Neuralinks. It gives you, it might have benefits, but is it also going to prevent you from seeing certain things that people don't want you to see?
That's a good point.
Like,
that's what I'm scared of, really. That's what my
if
biggest
somebody
fear.
has into your brain, they can put anything they want.
Exactly.
Like,
And it's the fact that like you have a computer chip in your brain with access to everything you think.
And you already know, like those monopoly businesses are gonna start taking over. Like it says right here. Now these are some stats from CompTIA.org. 56% of businesses are using AI to improve and perfect business operations, and they're 51% are turning to AI to help with cybersecurity and fraud management. And there's just a whole bunch of other statistics. Like these businesses are turning to AI and stuff like neuralinks.
You gotta think commercials are censored.
Indeed,
There are commercials that have premiered. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there are commercials that have premiered, but now they can't because the culture thinks it's negative.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff that like gets considered graphic or whatever.
I see what you're
Like that one freaking cigarette commercial that Miss Perron showed us.
Exactly,
That guy
the one
pulling
where
out his tooth.
the pulling out the teeth. The one where the guy's walking and he's a zombie and then he goes in the store and he's back all right. Stuff like that gets censored.
I
So
mean-
what's to tell you that the stuff that they're showing on that Neuralink and the information that's coming from your brain is not going to get censored before it gets output.
Yeah, but I mean that's to a graphic extent, right?
No,
Because like
I mean-
if you pulling out a tooth, like who wants to see that?
That's fair.
Like
Okay, but
there's
the-
children that's watching TV as well.
But that's the reason they made the commercial was so that children wouldn't be tempted to smoke.
It will scare them.
Exactly.
Yes,
yeah.
it's meant to
was-
scare them and push them away from
Yeah.
the negatives.
Yeah, that's a good.
It
point.
was
That's a good point.
it's scaring them away from drugs, bringing less buyers. So obviously, it's hurting the businesses.
Because commercials always have some reason that they did something. You know, they might portray this to be funny so that more people get drawn to their stuff. They might portray this to be scary so that more people get pushed away from it. And this is a company that's trying to get people to not smoke. And so they're
Okay,
they're
I
going to
see.
show what they don't want people to do.
Right, that makes sense. I agree with you on that point. Just going back to the story. Do you think that they will, let's say, somehow exterminate those who have been freed from Neuralinks? Like, let's just say if Neuralinks were mandatory, everybody has to equip a
one.
Neuralink. Yeah.
See, that's another thing you need to think about.
If the government makes it mandatory, it's gonna be.
It's over.
Yeah, if they're forcing you to get a Neuralink, no one thought about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What if that gets put onto you?
But at the same time, I get why they do, but at the same time, they monitor everything we do anyway.
That's
okay,
true.
but they monitor everything you look up.
That's true.
They don't monitor everything you think.
You know, I don't think they'll make it
Yeah.
mandatory for every American. I think they'll
Because
make
then that's when the riots would start.
Yeah, I think
Right.
they'll make it. They'll just push it more towards the disabled community.
Yeah.
But what's to say? Nah, I won't say that.
It's the disabilities.
The disability.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Let
The
me know.
disability community,
Yeah.
actually.
Let's stay
Actually.
correct now.
The disability community,
Right.
actually.
We're not getting canceled here.
Yeah, this is a nice podcast.
But what else would I say? What did you just say? You said something about they don't monitor what you think.
They don't monitor what you think yet. But
Yeah,
with
but the thing is, they monitor what you think through what you search.
okay, but not everything you think you search.
That's true.
You don't search everything you're thinking about. Those
Yeah.
intrusive thoughts don't always get looked up.
I really hope they don't, because my intrusive thoughts are terrible sometimes.
But like I talk to myself a lot, like
Yeah,
100%. Like
Okay,
if
but
I
who
go
doesn't
home-
though?
Yeah. If I go home, I'm pretty much talking to myself. I'm arguing with myself.
I
type
see.
deal.
I see.
But,
I see what you're talking about though. Like especially on social media, they can push out what they want to, and that's gonna cause you to think about it more than if you
Right.
if you
Yeah.
didn't look at it on
But
social.
but usually that's because you looked it up or you've talked about it to your phone.
Right.
But you don't talk about everything you think.
Yeah. There's always that little 1%.
Exactly.
So I understand that point. But yeah, that's all we have time for. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And once again, this has been The Back Corner, signing off.